Everyone, welcome to Sims Paradise. In this episode, I thought we would celebrate the LGBTQ Pride Day, since it is LGBTQ Pride Month, and it is also LGBT Pride Day here in Sims. So, these guys are obviously a same-sex couple, so they would fall perfectly in line with that, and that's solely why I wanted to do today. So Aiden's actually singing to Dean. But it's actually been a long time since Dean's brother's been around, so maybe we go ahead and invite him over as well. Maybe a little bit later we do that, but for now. We focus on these guys having a little bit of a nice day while the kids are at school. They can kind of spend their time together as a couple normally would. And so they would want to definitely spend a little bit of time alone together as well. So we're going to go ahead and allow them to do that. And then, I don't know, do they have a TV somewhere around here? I think they do. Yes, they do. Maybe they can watch a little bit of romantic TV together. And these guys have a neutral eco footprint. I don't think this town really so much is like the other towns. I think these guys more so focus on their day-to-day lives and etc. like that. Oh, they even have a pool in their back, like not a pool, but a little pond in their backyard. LGBTQ Pride Day school party. All week at school, kids have been asking their sweethearts to the annual LGBTQ Pride Day school party. There will be cookies and punch, music and exchanging of flowers and cards, and of course, awkward chaperones. Evan has yet to be asked, so he has two options: go alone or invite someone special. I would say he tries to invite someone. It took most of the day for Evan to work up the nerve and ask that special sim to the party, but it was totally worth it. Evan stole shy glances at the date as they congruently along the wall and awkwardly chatted across the schools. See, it's great that the schools and Sims are, like, obviously intrigued by, like, these things. And it's kind of like prom in a way. So, obviously, Evan probably was talking about Damon. So, yeah, in the last episode, Damon and Evan got really close. They ended up going full force into a relationship, and I don't know if they actually became a couple yet. No, they didn't, because it just asked me to become a couple. But I think now that they've agreed to go to, in a way, like prom type of thing together, I think it's safe to say that they go ahead and officially ask each other out and be, boyfriends. Obviously, Annabelle's like, yeah, I don't care that you're together, but it's just not for me. I think Annabelle is kind of at that age where, like, she understands, like, there's different ways of people there's different genres of relationships, but she's also where she's like, yeah, I don't care if you guys are in a relationship, I just do not want to see my uncle's relationship unfold without me, because she's at the age more so where she thinks boys and other people are kind of icky and gross. I think that's kind of like her age group right now. I think everybody goes through that phase if you're a girl, and if you're a boy, things are a little bit different. But for Annabelle, she's a girl, so she kind of has that. So Annabella has found out that our butler is mean. That's quite an interesting thing. I mean, good that he's not mean to anybody here, but then again, I don't know. Maybe he's just not mean because we're his bosses in a way. But I think that it's time for us to invite over Trenton, because we haven't heard from Trenton in a little while. And obviously, being that Trenton is Dean's brother, he wants to kind of reach out, see how things are going in his life, because you never know. Evan was promoted to a line leader. That's good. So Trenton's here. I think he would definitely want to catch up with his brother, see how things have been. Because Trenton's actually been living with his cousins and all that, helping run the group home in Willow Creek, I believe it is, that they opened up the group home. And so he's like, there's been a lot of cool stuff going on. I've actually got promoted to a big end lawyer now. I have been working with the girls, but I do eventually want to come back into the lives of my nieces and nephews and all that, and possibly find that right person for me. Because I've already told the girls that I'm getting ready to soon want to kind of go out on my own and do my own thing. And Dean's like, you know, I know the place is kind of full now with the dogs and all that, but I know Annabella would love to have you around more, and Evan would love to have you around more. I think ultimately your best place would be to come here, dude. I mean, this place is ours. We don't have to worry about anything or anyone taking it. And I mean, we could easily build if we had to. I mean, you're always welcome here. I mean, it's getting to the point where we don't really need the butler much anymore. We can end up making his room into yours if we had to. We have discussed having another child, and we've discussed that adopting will be what we will be doing down the line, but when that time comes, that time comes. But as of right now, it's just not for us, and we think that having you here would definitely be beneficial for that if you're down. Maybe these guys would go a little bit of fishing together. Okay, let's just check the calendar and make sure that we're not missing anything else, like birthdays or anything. Yeah, this one is not happening. This neighborhood brawl, I don't like that holiday, so it's just not going to happen. And one thing I don't even know, like, these guys have never had a wedding, an actual wedding. They've kind of, like, eloped. So I think maybe we plan a wedding here soon, like a renewal of the vows type of thing. Meanwhile, Trenton's gonna do a little bit of fishing. I say that Dean kind of tells Robin that we don't really need him anymore. It's getting to the point where our kids are kind of older. We don't need the help. And that's that kind of thing. And he's like, it's not that we're getting rid of you because we don't like you. It's just we don't really, even though it sounds like he is kind of being mean, just trying not to. He's like, I had you kind of like get a little snippy with my daughter, and I don't really think that that's a good way to go. Plus, it was getting to the point where we don't really need you around in here anymore. So they've gotten rid of the butler. They've had a good day at LGBTQ and all that. And I'm just checking up on the dogs and seeing how all of them are, like age-wise. Bella is an older dog, so we don't know how much time we have left with her left, so that's definitely a sad thing. I'm trying to catch this one here, but this one there's a little bit wild. Okay, it's Rookie, he's good. And I'm not sure where Cujo is. Cujo has been around for a while too, so Cujo's at least got to be a... Yeah, Cujo's an older dog too. But But I think now that he's got this spare bedroom here, I mean, there's a potential for Trenton to move in if he needs to. I think that's going to be a good thing in a way, because Trenton's helped out the girls a while. He's kind of getting to the age where he wants to slow down in his life because he is getting older. So is Dean, for that matter. Like, Dean's getting older and all that, and so is Aiden. But Dean obviously can still run the vet's clinic, which we will definitely be going back to in the next episode, guys. But I think he just wants ultimately to be here for his nieces and nephews, because I do have planned for them to adopt a little boy very soon. I don't know when, but I know that will be happening very soon. Probably, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to be. All I know is these guys will definitely be adopting a son very soon. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and end this one out. Thank you guys for watching. This one was kind of like a little bit of a Pride Day celebration type of event. So, that was a nice little thing to do for Pride Month, since these guys are all kind of in like same-sex relationships. Obviously, Damien and Evan, kind of the younger generation of the same-sex relationship, and Dean and Aiden, who've been together for a little while now. So, with that said, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.